Testing, testing. Can everybody hear me on there? Testing this mic. We have a baseball game. It is the Ventura County Bucks. Testing, testing. Ventura County Bucks playing the Inland Empire Outlaws. Should be an exciting game today. Perfect.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Garcia, joining you for this Baseball Census Collegiate Summer League game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Leading off for the Outlaws will be Marcus Moyer. Be the extra hitter today, number 1. Fouls that first pitch he sees off for strike 1. That one's in play. Hit it over towards Segura. Segura fires over to Story. Oh, and it gets by him. The throw went errant. Moyer chases around over to second. Takes a quick peek over to third, and just like that, quick error for the Bucks. It'll be an E5. And the leadoff batter is aboard.
21, Vito Fowler.
Vito Fowler up now for the Outlaws. Swung through that first one, strike 1. Starting pitcher on the mound for the Bucks tonight is Colby Bett, number 3. That one not able to find the strike zone. Last time the Bucks faced off against the Outlaws was a close game, but Bucks were able to squeak it out with a 4-3 victory. That one's just outside and a little bit low for ball 2. Bett settles in, checks over on Moyer, checks over one more time, and the delivery. Tries to get that curveball in there. It's not going to land. That'll put him in a little bit of a hole with a 3-1 count. That one's popped high, straight into the air. And back for a foul ball. That'll load up the count now. Colby steps off for his first disengagement. Three-two. That one's grounded. Segura was over towards it, but it's foul. We'll do it again. Here's another 3-2. Swung through it, strike three. Colby Bett notches his first strikeout of the game.
Number 17, Jason Del Villar.
Also be the first out of the inning. Stepping up now for the Outlaws, Jason Del Villar, first baseman. Committed to ULV. Oh, quick stoppage as Coach Bobby getting the ball off the field. Looks like having a quick chat with the home plate umpire. And we're ready to play again. First pitch is in there for strike one. Ahead early in this count here. Bet settles in. Checking over on Moyer. One more time, and the delivery. Oh, nope, throwing it back. Trying to pick him off. But Moyer's back in there in time. First step off for Bet for this batter. One away here in the top of the first. Man on second. 0-1's the count. That pitch is in there for strike two. Quickly finds himself in a nice 0-2 count. Moyer still in scoring position over there at second base. Here's the payoff. That one's skied high up in the air. Billingsley and Story going towards it. Billingsley's got it. Moyer thought about heading over to third, but thought better of it. That is two away now in the top of the first.
Now batting, number 14, Seth Recker.
Seth Recker up to bat now for the Outlaws. First pitch, just missing the zone for ball one. That pitch is outside and low for ball two. Recker went 1 for 4 with a base hit and a walk. His last game against the Bucks. Hunter Zanke was the starting pitcher in that game. That ball in there for strike one. Bet. Settling in. Here's the 2-1. That one skied over towards Billingsley. But he's under it to make the catch, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So apart from an error for the leadoff batter, got him over to second. Pretty clean inning from Colby Bett. And when we return, it's your Ventura County Bucks up to bat with Will Matuzak, Carter Bennett, and Hudson Story leading things off on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. We're back here now in the bottom of the first inning between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. I'm Robert Garcia. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, for this game. Oh! And first pitch hits Matuzak, so he'll take his free base. One pitch, leadoff runner is on.
Now batting, number 14, Carter Bennett.
That'll bring up Carter Bennett, number 14. Didn't even get a chance to say who the starting pitcher on the mound was for the Outlaws. It is Carner Luetto. Pitch just couches that outside corner for strike one. Throwing back over to check on Matuzak, but he's back in there safely. Runner goes. Ball's in there for a strike, and he's got him. So Matuzak gets caught stealing. Base running outs for the Bucks continue. As Carter Bennett's back in here now with an 0-2 count. Ball's down in the dirt. Ball's in the dirt as well to even up the count at 2 apiece. That pitch is in there. Strike 3. Bennett goes down looking. That's 2 away now in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 11, Hudson Story.
That'll bring up Hudson Story, first baseman for the Bucks today. Story went 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts last time up against the Outlaws. Takes a big rip there for strike 1. It's bounced, excuse me, bounced in there for ball 1. Ooh, and that pitch is bounced in there. It's going to get a piece of Story, so it's another hit by pitch for Connor Luetto. And the second free pass this inning for the Bucks.
Now batting, number 15, Jarrett Segura.
Jarrett Segura up to bat now, third baseman. Had the error in the top of the first inning that allowed a runner to get on. Nothing came of it though. Ended up stranded at second. Let's see if Segura can make up for that here. That pitch is just outside for ball 1. It's down low for a second ball. Segura ahead of this count early at a 2-0. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. That pitch is skied over. Left field tailing foul. Some solid contact on there from Segura. Just a little bit early on it. Segura went 0 for 0 in his pinch hit appearance coming into the game after that, and the last time up against the Outlaws is that one's outside and low for ball 3. 0 for 0 because he walked twice. Getting on base and ended up coming home, and scoring. He's got a 3-1 count now. Ooh, swung his batting guard off, it looks like, his elbow guard there. That'll load up the count. Full count now for Segura. Looking to try to get something going here for the Bucks. Well, throw back to first, checking over on Story. Not going to get him in time, though. Here's the payoff, 3-2. Fouls that one back. We'll do it again. Here's another 3-2. That one's popped up, going towards first base line. Foul. Ooh. Hard run into the wall over there. That was Del VR trying to make the play on it. Looks like he's all right, though. And we'll have another 3-2 pitch here coming up shortly. Loido sets. Here's another 3-2. That's outside. Segura takes his walk. A well-earned walk at that one.
Now batting, number 22, Moses Hyde.
That'll bring up Moses Hyde now. Center fielder in the 5 spot. 2 on for him here in the bottom of the first. Bucks looking to try to get something going here. Grab an early lead. Pitches outside and low for ball 1. That one's in there for strike 1. That pitch is outside and low. Ball 2. Two one count now to Hyde. 2 on, 2 out here. That one's just catching that outside corner to even up the count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 to Hyde. That one's way outside to fill up the count. Another full count here from Moses Hyde. Two on, 2 out, 3-2 pitch. And that's in there for strike 3. Called on it, strike 3. So the Bucks leave 2 stranded. And when we come back, it'll be the Outlaws up to bat now with Easter, McQueen, and Porter due up on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Austin Easter due up now. Welcome back to the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. I'm Robert Garcia here in this third matchup between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Colby Bett on the mound. Austin Easter up to bat. Fouls the first pitch off EC. Segura's over there. Makes a nice snag on it. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a beautiful play over there by Segura.
Number 5, Michael McQueen.
Michael McQueen now due up for the Outlaws. Outfielder committed to SBVC. Pitches outside for ball 1. That one's roped over. Oh, just out of Segura's glove. Picks it up, fires over to first. Not in time, and that ball's going to get away from him. McQueen making the turn over to second. And he's in there safely, so a tough play all around. Segura had it right in his glove, but that ball was absolutely scorched. And when it's all said and done, McQueen will be on. Ruling that a base hit and an error on the throw to advance him over to second. That'll bring up shortstop, number 6, Clay Porter. And Coach Bobby coming out, having a quick check on Segura. Ensure he's okay. Like I said, that ball was screeching off the bat. Hit him right in the glove, but wasn't able to secure it. Looks like Segura's good as Bobby makes his way back to the dugout. Ready to go here again in the top of the second. 1 out, runner on second. That ball is in the dirt. Nice stop by Chavez, though, able to hold McQueen over at second. That one not able to find the Zoe. Quick 2-0 count to Porter. That pitch just catches that outside corner. A nice placement there from Bet for strike 1. Two one now. That one is in there for strike 2. Nice little bit of framework there from Chavez. Again, another beautifully placed pitch by Bet. He's been on it to start this game. A couple of throwing errors have allowed a few runners on, but Bet has remained cool, calm, and collected up there. That one's roped over, and that's a base hit into left field. Holds up the runner. Aran had some trouble fielding that one, but regardless, be runners at the corners now. 1 out here in the top of the second.
Now batting, number 30, Logan Corthell.
That'll bring up Logan Corthell, right fielder in the 8 spot. Checking over on Porter. He's back in there safely. Checking on him again. That one was a little bit closer this time, but just rolled safe. Runner goes. Pitch is in there for a strike. Throw's not able to get him, though. So he will advance to second. It's a stolen base for Porter. Now the Outlaws threatening here with both runners in scoring position. Just one out here. Top of the second. 0-1 is the count. That one's just a bit high. Here's the 1-1 now from Bet. That one way high up there. Almost in the attic for ball 2. Two and 1 is the count now. Bet. A bit of a jam here. Back-to-back base hits. Got runners on second and third after a stolen base by Porter. Hold up there. Bucks bench screaming that he went around, but saying he did not. Got him now on a hitter's count to Corthell. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And that one's just high again. That'll be a walk, and that'll load up the bases. Not exactly the worst thing in the world with just one out. Double play.
Number 2, Jared.
Double play is intact. That'll bring up Jared Benash. Second baseman takes that first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That one's fouled high. Billingsley's taking a slight trip over to it, but it'll go foul. Quick 0-2 hole here now for Benash. Let's see what Bet can do with it. Nowhere to put him. Runners at every base. Here's the 0-2. That's in there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3-pitch strikeout. Got him looking. Big second out for Colby Bet here.
Number 12.
Up now, bottom of the lineup. Number 12 in the DH spot, Luke Viola. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Viola went 1 for 4 his last time up against the Bucks. With a run score. That one skied over into center field. That's Cool over there. Miller Cool for the third out. So some traffic there for Colby Bet, but he's able to pitch around it. And that'll end this inning. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the second with Carson Chavez, Chase Aron, and Sean Parkinson due up on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the second inning between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Up now, Carson Chavez, the catcher. Takes that first pitch, a little bit low for strike one. Chavez went 1 for 3, as well as a walk last time up against the Outlaws. He fouls that pitch back to put himself in a quick 0-2 hole. The 0-2. That one's grounded right back over. Fielded by Porter. And he is out. Throw just beating him. Porter to Del Villar, and that'll be one away here.
Now batting, number 5, Chase Aran.
Up now, Chase around. Left fielder. Fouls first pitch back that he sees for strike one. Rand went 1 for 4 with the run scored last time up against the Outlaws. That pitch catches the outside corner. Back-to-back 0-2 holes for the Bucks here, with one away in the bottom of the second. That one, 2 outside, ball 1. Excuse me, the count is 2-1, my mistake. No swing there. Two and two's the count now. And that pitch is in there for strike 3. Caught the inside corner. Aran goes down looking. And that'll bring up Sean Parkinson.
Now batting.
Parkinson takes that first pitch for a strike. Parkinson did not appear in the last game, as he takes strike 2 here. There's another 0-2 hole for the Bucks. And swung through that one. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Bucks, with back-to-back strikeouts ending the inning. Connor Loetto is up to 4 now. And when we return, it'll be the top of the third with the Outlaws due up. Back here now in the top of the third.
Number
The Outlaws due up with Marcus Moyer leading things off. Top of the order back now. Slight change in the defensive alignment for the Bucks. It's going to be Will Matuzak over at short now, as Bet delivers that strike one. So I was saying it will be Will Matuzak over at short now, replacing Carter Bennett. Bennett's still in the lineup, still in the same order of the lineup. Coach Robbie just telling us that wants to give his guys a chance to cool off. It is beaming hot out here today. Roughly 95 degrees over at Los Angeles Valley College. As that ball is just upstairs for ball one. 1-1 the count now on Moyer. And that pitch finds the zone. Strike two. One, two is fouled off. That settling in. Moyer reached on an error his first time up. Here's the 1-2. That one's skied high in the air. Over his Hyde calling for it. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21, Vito Fowler.
That'll bring up number 21 now, Vito Fowler. Struck out swinging his first time up. That one's roped over. That one's going to drop in. Fair ball. Extra base is here for Fowler. Zaron fielded that one to get it back in. A one-out double for Fowler. That'll bring up Del VR. Del VR up with the Outlaws looking to get home that runner in scoring position, represented by Fowler. That one's scorched over. Segura's got it. Holds Fowler there. Ooh, had to come off the bag there with Story. Able to get back on it for the out. However, Fowler will advance to third on the throw. So great base running by him.
Now batting, number 14, Seth Recker.
Up now for the Outlaws, number 14, Sam Recker. Over at Seth Recker, excuse me. Playing over on the hot corner tonight. And it's certainly been hot early for the Bucks at least. That one's roped in. Jumping over is Matuzak trying to get it, but it's not going to get there. That'll be the first run of the game for the Outlaws. 2-out base hit by Seth Recker.
Now batting, number 11, Austin Easter.
So the Outlaws strike first here. Seth Recker bringing in the first run of the game. Up now, Austin Easter, left fielder. Flew out to third. Fouled out to third his last time up. Bet delivers a nasty pitch there for strike one as you hear the sounds of disgust from the Bucks dugout. That ball smoked over. Foul. Just foul. And Colby looking to get out of this inning with that minimal one-run damage. 0-2 count here. Here's the 0-2. That one's skied high. Hyde making the run over for it. It's actually going to be Billingsley that calls him off, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So the Outlaws strike first with a base hit RBI by Seth Recker. But that is all they're going to get on that. And when we return, it'll be your Ventura County Bucks due up next as Miller Cool, Riker Billingsley, and at the top of the order, Will Matuzak due up on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the third inning, Ventura County Bucks up. Miller Cool leads off this inning, swinging through that first pitch for strike one. Fouls that one off. Strike two. Quick 0-2 hole here for Miller Cool. And he goes down looking on 3 straight pitches. It's going to be Luetto's 5th strikeout of the game.
Now batting, number 24, Riker Billingsley.
That'll bring up Riker Billingsley now. Over in the 10 spot, Summer League ball. We do have 10 batters for non-league games. He swung through that first pitch, looked a little awkward on it. Strike one. That one too low. Ball one. At 1-1, ripped over, fielded by Del VR, and he's going to get that one easy for the unassisted out. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third as the Bucks are still in search of their
Now
first
batting,
hit.
number 2, Will Matuzak.
It'll be Will Matuzak due up now. Going back to the top of the order for the Bucks, as I was saying, still in search of their first hit. That one just upstairs, ball one. Couple of walks here for the Bucks, but no hits yet, as well as a few hit by pitches. Pitches in there for strike one. That's going to get in there for strike 2. Catching that corner. Loretto came in relief his last time up against the Bucks. Just had 1 inning pitch with a walk, a strikeout, gave up 2 runs, as well as a hit by pitch. But it's definitely shown so far today. He's got it together as that pitch is very low for ball 2. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-2 count, 2 outs. To number 2, Will Matuzak. And that one's outside to work this count full. Matuzak trying to do something, anything, to get the Bucks offense rolling. Here's a 3-2. That one's grounded over towards Porter. He's got it. Fires over to Del VR. And he's out. Got him. Strong throw from Porter. That'll end the inning. Bucks still searching for their first hit, but when we return, it's McQueen, Porter, and Corthell due up next on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the top of the 4th. This non-league game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Colby Betty back on the mound. As he gets that first pitch in there for strike 1. Betty's been very efficient so far in this game. 13 pitches first inning, 17 the second, 9 in the 3rd. As that one's just outside for ball 1. Just a couple of well-placed hits by the Outlaws. Gotten them this early 1-0 game as that one's hit pretty well in the left center field. That's going to go down. Over to get it is Hyde. And McQueen's in there with a leadoff double. That'll bring up number 7, shortstop Clay Porter. Porter singled in his last AB. Also stole a bag, but was left stranded. Here's the first pitch. Nice curveball in there for strike 1. Another slight defensive change for the Bucks. Going to be Carter Bennett over at second. Taking over for Miller Cool just for an inning. And a nasty pitch there from Betty to get that one in the strike zone. Not sure quite how he was able to finagle that one in there, but it's 0-2 count now. Here's the 0-2. Grounded over to Segura. He fields it cleanly. There's the first out over there at first, but some heads-up base running by McQueen to advance over to third on the fielder's choice. Logan Cornthal up now. Walked in his first plate appearance. Not able to get that one in there for ball one. Swung hard of that one, strike one. Outlaws pressing to get another run here. Got a runner over on third. 1-1 count. Nice looking curve there from Betty, but not able to land in the strike zone. 2-1's the count now. One away here in the top of the fourth. Runner on third. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch from Betty. Swung through that one, fouled it off, but caught by Chavez. Evens up the count at 2 apiece. Big out here at the plate with only just one away here on the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. And that one's roped over into left field. Got it is around. Fires home. Here comes McQueen. That'll be sac fly for the second run of the game for the Outlaws. Score is now 2-0.
Now.
Nash now up. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Ooh, that one high in the face area for a 2-0 count. That pitch is in there. Finds the zone now for strike one. Here's the 2-1. In there again for strike two. Evens up the count. And that's in there. Strike three. That'll end the inning. Gets Benash looking. So another solid inning from Betty. Does give up the one run after the leadoff double by McQueen. Comes home to score on the sac fly by Corthell. Bucks in search of their first hit. When we come back, it's going to be Carter Bennett, Hudson Story, and Jared Segura due up on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Carter Bennett on at the plate to lead us off. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Luetto bounces that one in there for ball 1. Bennett struck out swinging his first time up. Seeing if you can get something going here. Find the Bucks' first hit. That one's scorched right back to the pitcher. Flips it over to Del Villar, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Hudson Story now up. Hit by a pitch in his first AB. Luetto finds the outside corner there for strike 1. I'm going to talk about Betty being efficient. Luetto has been just as, if not just a little bit more. Obviously, the 2-0 lead is not allowed a hit yet. After a bit of a rough first inning, gave it pitching 23 pitches. He's gotten it down to 10 and 12 in the last 2. Hudson skies this one over, running deep, and that's going to drop down over at the fence. McQueen not able to get there, and that's a stand-up double. First hit of the day, of the game, I should say, for Jarrett Segura and the Bucks. Excuse me, for Hudson Story and the Bucks, pardon me. It is Jarrett Segura up now.
Now batting.
So the Bucks in business now. Fowler having a quick chat with Luetto after giving up the first hit of the day. Was a double, a ringing double at that. See what Jarrett Segura can do now. Walked on his first AB. Chance now to break that shutout here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung hard through that first pitch. Came up with a lot of nothing, though, for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back. Quick 0-2 hole for Segura. Luetto settles in. Here's the pitch. That's low. Able to lay off his Segura for ball 1. Runner in scoring position for the Bucks here. It's Hudson Story got the first hit of the day. A ringing double over to center field. Now it's Segura at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, outside and very low. Getting back in this count, even it up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2. Oh, bounce in there. That one's going to get away from Fowler. Heading over to third is Story. Will advance on the wild pitch. That'll also load up the count. Bucks very much in business now. Runner over on third. Just one out. Coach Bobby giving Story some advice, trying to get home here, get the first run of the game, cut this lead in half. First, here's the 3-2. Fouls that one back. Segura staying alive. Be a big AB in the game for Segura. Chance to get on twice here. Ooh, able to foul that one just back. We'll do it again. Putting together a great AB here is Segura. He'd love to end it with him getting on base somehow. Maybe that run coming home. Luetto readies himself. Here it is, another 3-2. Way outside and low, ball 4. Runners at the corners now for the Bucks, and very much in business now for Moses Hyde. Outlaws coach coming out for a quick talk with Luetto. Looks like they are going to be replacing Luetto now. In comes number 29, Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez. That'll do it for Luetto. We'll take a quick break here as pitching change commences. When we return, it is Moses Hyde up to bat with the runners on the corners. Just one out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now, at the bottom of the 4th. After the pitching change, bring in Nick Sanchez, number 29 for the Outlaws. He will now face Moses Hyde. Moses Hyde trying to get this game as he takes strike one, trying to get some runs in this game for the Bucks. Runners at the corners. And Hudson Story at third, Jared Segura at first. Quick 0-1 count. That one's grounded. Oh, misplayed by the pitcher. Firing over to first. Not in time. Sanchez wasn't able to handle it. That'll load up the bases now for the Bucks. Tough one to rule there, but
now batting, number 29, Carson Chavez.
As that brings up Chavez. go down as an E1. Sanchez unable to field that pitch. And now the bases are loaded here with 1 out for Carson Chavez. Takes that first pitch inside for ball 1, ahead in the count early. Runners on second and third are Luetto's responsibility. Sanchez responsible for Hyde over on first. Early 2-0 count. Chavez in a big spot here. There's a chance to break this game. Well, open this game up, I should say, for the Bucks. That one's grounded awkwardly, fielded there by Porter. Fires over to first, and a play off the bag. He's off it. Everybody's safe. And there's the first run of the game for the Bucks, cutting this lead in half as Story comes home on an infield hit.
Now batting number 5.
On a off-target throw, I should say. Go down as an E6. First pitch is in there to Arand, excuse me, for strike 1. Pitch is outside and low, ball 1. Pitch sails high for ball 2. Ace is still loaded here for the Bucks. 2-1 count to Arand. Able to get one on the fielding error, or throwing error, I should say. So that pitch is way inside. 3-1 now. And nowhere to put him. That one's just outside for ball 2. Excuse me. Just catches the outside zone for strike 2. That'll fill up the count now. Big spot in the game here for Chase Arand and the Bucks. Runners everywhere. Full count. Here's the pitch. And he went around. Strike 3. So Arand goes down swinging. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Sean Parkinson.
As you can hear from our beautiful PA announcer, Ryan Lepettis, it is Sean Parkinson due up. Big spot here with the bases loaded. 2 outs here now. The bottom of the 4th. Takes that first pitch outside. Here's the 1-0. That one's hit opposite side, but fielded over there by Del Villar nicely, and he'll get the easy out by stepping on first. So a lot of traffic there in the inning for the Bucks. Only able to get one though. Dig into that lead just a little bit. And when we return, it'll be the Outlaws due up with Viola, Moyer, and Fowler when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now on the top of the 5th inning of this non-league summer league game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Bucks, a lot of traffic in their last inning. Only able to get one across the plate though. As it's now the Outlaws up to bat. With Viola taking the first pitch. Ball 1. Colby Betty still on the mound there for the Bucks. As that pitch is scorched over to Matuzak. Fires over to Story for the first out.
Now batting, number 1, Marcus Moyer.
That'll bring up Marcus Moyer, the leadoff hitter, number 1. Got on the first on a throwing error. Flew out center in his last AB. A little bit more moving around, shuffling of the infield. Oh, was that one not able to be held on by Chavez there? Called a ball. I was saying a little more shuffling in the infield. Matuzak moving over from short to second. And Bennett moving over from second to short. Doesn't affect the hitting lineup in any way, but for the defensive alignment. As Betty able to get that one in for strike 1. Fouls this one back, high and away for strike 2. One, two's the count. That one's skied high towards left field. Moran chasing it back. And he's not able to come down with it. He's not quite sure where it's at. Over to third base. And he's in there safely. It'll go down as a triple. Moran trying to find it in the outfield. Wasn't able to come down with it. So a 1-out triple here for Moyer. That'll bring up number 21, Vito Fowler. Struck out in his first AB. Hit a rocking double in his second. Came around to score. First run of the game for the Outlaws. That pitch is smoked back up the midfield. And that'll be an easy RBI base hit for Fowler. First pitch swinging. Be a quick talk on the mound between Chavez and Betty. Up to bat now is number 17, Jason Delviar. Pitch is very high for ball 1. One 0 way outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Way outside again. 3-0 the count now. Trying his hardest to find the strike zone here. 3 straight balls. That one's in there. Catches that corner for strike 1. Here's a 3-1 from Betty. That's way out. Excuse me, way inside. High for ball 4.
Now batting, number 14, Seth Recker.
Will be Seth Recker up now. Had the RBI base hit back in 3rd. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Want to know the count? 2 runners on, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. That one's fouled back and away for strike 1. One and one's fouled back for another strike 2. One and two the count now on a record. That one's hit opposite field. Oncoming is Billingsley, not able to make the catch in foul territory. We'll do it again. Colby Betty trying to get out of this inning after surrendering the triple, which was then scored on the base hit by Fowler. Moyer with the triple. And after a walk to Del VR, it's Seth Recker now. And a 1-2. Fouls this one back, and we'll do it again. Betty settling in, checking over on Fowler. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back again. For the third time, here's another 1-2. That one's hit well over into left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. In comes Fowler. Rounding third is Del VR. And he's in there safely. So a 2 RBI double from Seth Recker. And the Outlaws now have a 5-1 lead here in the top of the 5th. He got all of that one.
Now batting, number 11, Austin Easter.
I'll bring up left fielder, number 11, Austin Easter. Oh, and then we'll have a quick mound visit. This may be the end of Colby Betty's night. Pitched very well, all things considered, with the 5 runs given up. Went 70 pitches. Looks like after that mound visit, Colby Betty will still stay in this game. It's at 70 pitches here now, but they will remain in. Try to finish out this inning. Still just one out here in the top of the 5th. He'll face Austin Easter. That was Seth Recker's 2nd and 3rd RBIs. Today's game has 3 of the 5 on a double, on a 2 RBI double and a 1 RBI single. Easter swings at the first pitch he sees. Over is Story, tracking that one. Ran a little bit of a circle around trying to find it, but he does for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 5, Michael McQueen.
It'll be Michael McQueen up now. He's 2 for 2 today with a base hit and a double. Came around to score on that double last inning. Betty trying to put an end to that. And an end to this inning. Swings at the first pitch he sees. That one's going towards Hyde in center, and he comes down with it. First pitch swinging. And he's out, but not before the Outlaws score 3 on a leadoff triple, followed by an RBI single and Fowler. And then a 2 RBI double by Seth Recker. When we return, will be the Ventura County Bucks looking to dig out of this hole they find themselves in, with Miller Cool, Riker Billingsley, and Zach Matuzak due up when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the 5th inning, the Ventura County Bucks up to bat now, leading off the inning, Miller Cool. Struck out looking in his first AB on 3 pitches. He swings at the first pitch he sees, grounds it over to Recker, fires over to Del Villar, and there's the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, number 24, Riker Billingsley.
Now Riker Billingsley grounded over to first in his first AB. Takes the first pitch here, strike one. Able to lay off there. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. Grounds that one towards first. Strike two. Here's the 1-2. Able to stay off that one. Even up the count at 2 apiece. That pitch is outside. Not able to hold on to it as Fowler. That'll load up the count. Full count now to Riker. Here's the payoff. Riker able to get a piece of that, grounds it over towards Porter, and not able to come up with it as Porter. That'll be a base hit for Riker.
Now batting, number 2, Will Matuzak.
That'll bring us back to the top of the order now. Will Matuzak. Over on second base currently. He's been kind of shuffling in between short and second. Takes that first pitch in there for strike one. Grounds that one back to the pitcher. Sanchez has got it. Oh, fired it kind of high, but able to collect it as Delviar for the second out. Riker does advance to second on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 14, Carter Bennett.
Up now, number 14, Carter Bennett. He's been shuffling as well between second and short. Over at short right now. Takes that first pitch low for ball one. Bennett struck out looking in his first AB. Fouls this one back. Even up the count. One is just catching that outside corner for strike two. High and upstairs. Ball two. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the fifth. 2-2 count, 2 outs. That pitch is upstairs, ball three. So we'll load up the count now for Bennett. Here's the 3-2, and that's outside, ball four.
Now batting, number 11, Hudson Story.
Up to bat now, Hudson Story. It's 1 for 1 today, as well as got hit with a pitch back in first. Got things going for the Bucks last inning in the fourth with that rocking double to center field. So he takes ball one here. Came around to score and is so far the only run for the Bucks in this game. Two on, two out here. 1-0 is the count to Hudson Story. So he takes upstairs, ball two. Bucks hopefully looking to get something done here in this inning, get a couple of these runs across the plate as they are chasing four here in the bottom of the fifth. 2-0, way outside, never had a chance. Nice hitters count. See if they're going to give Story the green light. Two on, 3-0 is the count. And that's outside, ball four, 4-pitch walk. We'll load up the bases now for Jared Segura. Segura, 0 for 0 today with a couple of walks. Oh, and that got a piece of him. There's going to be the second run of the game for the Bucks. First pitch hits him. Segura will absolutely take his RBI walk. Bucks get one back. Gifted to them, but they'll take it.
Now batting, number 22, Moses Hyde.
That'll bring up Moses Hyde now. Center fielder. Oh, and that one hits him. So back-to-back RBI hit by pitches. Bucks are only down two now. Bases are still loaded here in the top of the fifth. Excuse me, bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, number 29, Carson Chavez.
Up now, the catcher, number 29, Carson Chavez, has a chance to really break this inning open for the Bucks as he takes that first pitch for a ball. 7 straight balls now from Sanchez. Had the 4-pitch walk to Story, and then back-to-back hit by pitches. Each score a run. Not able to get that one in there. It's 8 straight balls now. 2-0 the count on Chavez. Chavez grounded over to short in his first AB. Got on from a throwing error to short in his second. So you can expect Outlaws are going to be playing for that left side of the field hit. And that one's snagged right back by Sanchez. What a great play there to end the inning. But not before the Ventura County Bucks get those 2 runs back. Still a 2-run game here. When we return to the top of the 6th, it's going to be the Outlaws up to bat with Clay Porter, Corthell, and Benash due next when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. We're back here now in the top of the 6th. This game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. If you missed last inning, a lot of hit by pitches, a lot of walks, a couple of free passes that gave the Bucks those 2 runs back. As Colby Betty's back here on the mound for another inning of work. Gets that first pitch in there for strike 1. Ooh, and that one's going to catch a piece of Porter there. He'll take his free base on the leadoff hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 30, Logan Corthell.
Will be Logan Cornthal up now. Walked in his first AB. Hit a sac fly over to left field to bring in McQueen back in the 4th. Swings at the first pitch he sees, flying it over there to Iran as he comes down with it. 1 away here. That'll bring up Jared Benash, second baseman. 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts looking. Colby Betty. Looking to try to make it 3. That runner over on first in Porter. First pitch swinging right back up the middle, and that's going to get through. Diving, trying to get it was Matuzak, unable to come up with it. Excuse me, it's Miller Cool now in the outfield. Or, excuse me, over at second. So, base hit for Benash.
Now batting,
That'll bring up Luke Viola, the DH spot and the 10 spot. Here's the first pitch. Bounced in there, ball 1. Long pause here from Betty. Here's the 1-0. Smacked over. Fielded by Cool. Over to second to Bennett. Back to first, and Story gets it for the double play. That'll end the inning there. Huge double play for Colby Betty and the Bucks to get out of that inning. And when we return, your Bucks are back up to bat with Chase Oren, Sean Parkinson, and Miller Cool due up. We return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Eddie Perez leading off this inning, taking over for Chase Arand. Perez will be over at third base as that pitch goes way outside. Took first pitch called strike, but that pitch goes outside to even up the count at 1 apiece. Ooh, that one low. Almost looked like it got a piece of him, but just be a ball. 2-1 the count now. Two on the count to Perez. Takes outside again, ball 3. Piece of that one. Load up the count. Swung up, back to the middle, fielded by Sanchez. Casually flips it over to Del Villar for the first out.
Now batting, number 34, Joshua Sotelo.
And up now, taking over for Sean Parkinson in the DH spot, is Josh Sotelo, making his first appearance in this game. Swings at the first pitch he sees, fielded over there by Porter. Porter fires over to Del Villar, and that's out for number 2. Batting now and replacing Miller Cool over at second base will be Nomar Vasquez. Cool ends of the day 0 for 2 with a strikeout as Vasquez takes strike 1 there. Swung through that one, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to Vasquez. And not able to hold off, but called strike 3 on that outside corner. Bit of a questionable call there, but that'll end the inning regardless. Quick 1-2-3 inning for the Outlaws. So when we return, it'll be the Outlaws back up to bat. And we go to the top of the lineup, and Moyer, Fowler, and Del Villar due up when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. We're back out here now on Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel at this game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Outlaws up to bat now. At the top of the order is Moyer. 1 for 3 today with a triple back in the 5th inning. Takes that first pitch outside for ball 1. Colby Betty still on the mound for the Bucks. Gets that ball in there for strike 1. Only had a 6-pitch inning last time up. Looking to keep this train rolling for the Bucks, as I said before earlier. Pitching very well today. As that ball's rocked over into left field. Oh, double caught there. Over in left field was Hudson Story, and wow, that was
Now batting, number 21, Vito Fowler.
that was a bit of a weird one. Shame you don't get 2 outs for that one, but we'll take the 1. That'll bring up Vito Fowler, catcher. 2 for 3 today with a double and a base hit, RBI as well. Swings on the first pitch he sees. That one looks like it's going to drop, going to get far back there towards the fence. That'll be an easy stand-up double, his 2nd of the game for Fowler. Fowler having an outstanding game today.
Number 17, Jason Delviar.
3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a base hit, RBI. That'll bring up number 17, Jason Delviar. They are 0 for 2 today, but did walk and come around to score. Pitch is way outside and low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Just inside for ball 2. And Colby Betty already breaking the most pitches I've seen so far this season out of any game for a single pitcher. He's at 83 pitches and counting. Got 1 out here in the top of the 7th on a 1-0 count. Excuse me, 2-0 count to Delviar. Delviar swings through that one. That one's going to get down. In comes Fowler to score. Back-to-back stand-up doubles for the Outlaws, and it's now 6-3. It's going to be a pitching change now for the Bucks. That'll do it for Colby Betty. Scoreboard doesn't necessarily show it too much, but Betty delivering, some solid innings here for the Bucks. That'll bring in Anthony Cuevas, number 7, right-handed pitcher. Back here now in the
Now batting.
top of the
number
seventh.
14, Seth Record.
Seth Record due up now. One out here in the top of the seventh. Record is 2 for 3 today with 3 RBIs and a double. It's going to be a tough task for Cuevas' first batter. Gets that first pitch in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That one's in there. Nasty pitch for strike two. Cuevas deals. Oh, that pitch was high. It looked like he was headhunting there. 1-2 count. Recker fouls this one off. We'll do it again. Cuevas settles in. Got his pitch. Here's the 1-2. Skied high up there. Segura calling for it over at first. And he's got it. 2 away here in the top of the seventh.
Now batting. Number 11, Austin Easter.
As you hear from our main PA announcer here, Ryan Lepetis, it'll be Austin Easter coming in. Easter 0 for 3 today. Couple of balls into foul territory that were caught. This ball flew out to right field. That pitch is low and outside for ball one. There's the 1-0. That one's hit pretty well into left field. And that's going to drop. 30 bucks around it. Nobody able to converge on it. It's now 7-3. And an RBI single for Austin Easter. That'll bring up center fielder Michael McQueen. McQueen 2 for 3 today with a double and a run scored. Here's the first pitch he sees from Cuevas. That's in there, strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Cuevas. Not able to find the zone for ball one. Here's the 1-1 now to McQueen. And that catches the inside corner, strike two. Queen trying to play it off as if that was very inside, but ump not falling for it. Puts him in a 1-2 count here with a 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs, 1 on. That's top of the seventh. 7-3 the score in favor of the Outlaws. That one's too low to get called. Ball 2. To the count now. To McQueen. Ooh, had to catch that one a little bit awkwardly. Was Chavez. That'll fill up the count. We'll have a quick mound visit as Chavez goes to talk to his pitcher. Quick meeting. He returns back. Full count now. Cuevas to McQueen. Runner goes. That one's scorched over to right field. Just getting by the diving Segura. That'll be a base hit. Easter making his way over to third. It'll be 2 on now. 2 outs in this top of the 7th for the Outlaws.
Now batting number 7.
Clay Porter up to bat. Porter having a pretty good day today. 2 for 3 with a double. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Excuse me, Porter is 1 for 2 with a base hit. Got hit by a pitch last inning. Here now on an 0-1 count facing Anthony Cuevas. Cuevas delivers that one low for ball 1. Outlaws got 2 back this inning. Cuevas trying to limit that to only 2 as he gets this one outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Porter fouls that one back. Count is now 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2-2 count. 2 outs, 2 on here in the top of the 7th. Porter fouls this one back. Segura took a slight jog over towards it, but gonna let it go foul. Here's the 2-2. High and out the hands for ball 3. Another full count. Cuevas looking to shut the door this inning. Here's the 3-2 payoff. In there! Strike 3, got him. That'll end the inning. Gets Clay Porter looking. But not before the Outlaws are able to get their 2 runs back. And when we return, after our 7th inning stretch, it'll be Riker Billingsley, Zach Matuzak, and Carter Bennett due up on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the 7th inning. This game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Riker Billingsley leading off the inning here. Takes that first pitch for a ball. New pitcher in for the Outlaws as Riker takes ball 2 in the dirt. It'll be Luke Viola taking over for Nick Sanchez here. Viola was in the DH spot as Riker takes a hefty swing through that one, strike 1. I was saying Viola was in the DH spot, moving him over into the pitcher spot now. Riker grounds that one over to first, fielded cleanly by Del Villar, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2, Will Matuzak.
I'll bring up back to the top of the lineup. Number 2, Will Matuzak. Playing at shortstop. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. So he takes strike 1 here. Swings that one well, going to right center field. Back is McQueen, and he's got it.
Now batting, number 14, Carter Bennett.
2 quick outs for the Bucks here, as that'll bring up number 14, Carter Bennett. Takes that pitch low, ball 1. Fouls that one straight back. 1-1 the count now. One and one lands in there for strike 2. That ball is low, even up the count at 2 apiece. Bennett trying to avoid the Bucks' 4th 1-2-3 in this game. He takes that pitch outside, ball 3. Loaded up the count. Grounds that one towards first, stays fair. Del Villar's got it cleanly, and another 1-2-3 inning for the Bucks. And when we return, it'll be the Outlaws up to bat. Corthell, Benish, and Viola due up when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the top of the 8th. Logan Corthell leading Outlaws off as he takes first pitch, strike 1. Anthony Cuevas back out on the mound there for a second inning of work. Ooh, that one kind of up in Corthell's grill for ball 1. That one just high for ball 2. That pitch is in there for strike 2. 2-2 the count now to Corthell. Fouls this one back. We'll do it again. That one fouled back again. Swings that one scorching up center field. So strong base hit for Corthell. And that'll bring up Benash.
Now
Jared Benash. Benash 0 for 3 today. 1 for 3 today. Got a base hit in the 6th, but two looking strikeouts. As that one's grounded right to Segura. Segura fires over towards second, back to first in. That's the double play. So nice 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. Excuse me. That'll be 2 outs. Not end the inning.
Now batting, number 12, Luke Viola.
And that'll bring up new pitcher, but been in the DH spot, Luke Viola. First pitch lands in there for strike 1. Pitch is low, but ball 1. One and 1 the count to Viola. Fouls this one back. One and 2 the count now to Viola. Here's the pitch. Rounds that one over to third, fielded cleanly, fires back over to Segura, and there's the final out of the inning. Cuevas with another solid inning of work. And when we return, it'll be your Ventura County Bucks due up with Hudson Story, Jared Segura, and Moses Hyde. When we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the eighth inning between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Bucks chasing 4 here with just 6 outs to go as Hudson Story leads us off with a swinging strike 1. Takes that one low for ball 1. Luke Fiola back on the mound for the Outlaws after his 1-2-3 inning last time up. Catches that outside corner there for strike 2. Story already finding himself in a quick hole. Although the difference in score isn't too drastic, just a 4-run lead for the Outlaws, they have just been getting killed in terms of hits, getting out-hit 14-2. Bucks definitely looking for some offense here as that one's fouled towards first base line. The Bucks are going to come back in this game. They definitely have to get it started here in this inning. Try to get at least 2 back. As that one's grounded, kind of in towards no man's land, but right there is Benash. And he fires it over cleanly for the first out to Del Villar. That'll bring up number 15, the first baseman, Jared Segura. Segura hasn't registered an official at bat yet, as he's walked all 3 times he's been up. Takes that call there for ball 1. The 1-0. Hefty swing through that one, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Bounced in there. Segura gets ahead in the count, 2-1. That one's hit skied up in the air. Corthell kind of stumbled getting off his lead foot there to try to get to it, but Benash comes over to help pick him up, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22, Moses Hyde.
Due up now, Moses Hyde, center fielder. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. Kind of a half check swing there for strike 1. Hard hit ball kind of over here to Wrecker, fires across the Del Villar, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for the Bucks today. Their 5th inning of that degree. And so when we return, it'll be the Outlaws up. Back to the top of the lineup, and Moyer, Fowler, and Del Villar due up when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the top of the 9th inning of this game between the Ventura County Bucks and the California Outlaws. Bucks trailing by 4 here. Gonna have to get through the top of the lineup. Facing Moyer first with a huge swinging strike one. One low and outside for ball 1. That one finds a strike zone, painting the outside corner for strike 2. And here's the 1-2. Too far outside. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 now to Moyer. Pops this one high in the air. Chavez coming back on it. And he's got it for the first out of the inning. One away here in the top of the 9th. That'll bring up Vito Fowler, who's had an incredible day at the plate today. 3 for 4, 2 doubles and an RBI. This will be the first time Del Villar faces Cuevas as he swings through this one, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That one's grounded over and fielded there by Matuzak as he fires over to Segura, gets the out. Kind of a slight bobble over there by Matuzak, but he's able to recollect it. Fires over to Segura for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 17, Jason Del Villar.
That'll bring up number 17, first baseman Jason Del Villar. Villar 1 for 3 today with a double and a walk as he takes strike 1 here. Came around to score twice as well. Here's the 0-1. And that one's scorched over towards left field. Just foul. And that one screamed off the bat. But nothing more than a long strike. Cuevas has him in an 0-2 hole. Trying to get out of this inning. That one's tapped going towards down the first base line. Segura and Billingsley running on it. Trying to make a diving effort on it. Not quite able to get there. So we'll do another 0-2. Billingsley, one of the few Bucks to remain in the game throughout its entirety. Almost made a heck of a play over there in foul right field. Back now to Del Villar here at the plate. Here's the 0-2. That one's scorched over towards left field. That's going to get down for a base hit off the glove of Story. And that's going to allow Del Villar to get to second, and that one gets away. All just rolling all over the place here in the defensive field. When it's all said and done, it'll be a base hit and an E7 on the advance.
Now batting, number 14, Seth Record.
Up now to bat, Seth Recker. 2 for 4 today with 3 RBIs and a double. That one first pitch swinging, going towards center right on his horse's hide. And he comes down with it. What a play in the outfield by Moses Hyde. And that'll end the inning, leaving that runner on second stranded. And when we return, it'll be the Bucks down to their final 3 outs with Carson Chavez, Eddie Perez, and Josh Sotelo due up when we return on the Ventura County Bucks YouTube channel. Back here now in the bottom of the 9th inning, Carson Chavez leading us off as he half check swings there for strike 1. That one's fouled down the first base line for strike 2. Quick 0-2 hole here for Carson Chavez. Ooh, that one in on the hands a little bit for ball 1. That pitch is outside, a little bit upstairs for ball 2. Two now to Chavez. High breaking ball that didn't break much. That'll fill up the count now. Gets a piece of this one. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Chavez, the leadoff hitter on.
Now batting, number 18, Eddie Perez.
Chavez saving his 0 for a day with a base hit here in the bottom of the 9th. Setting the table for Eddie Perez. As they are trailing 4 here, the Bucks are. As Perez takes that takes that ball for strike 1. Perez, just 1 plate appearance so far. Grounded it back to the pitcher. 0-1, lays off that one for a 1-1 count. That pitch finds the strike zone there. 1-2 hole now for Perez. Pitch just upstairs for ball 2. Great take there from Perez. Here's the 2-2. Just gets a piece of that one. Fouls it back. Here's another 2-2 to Perez. Outside and low for ball 3. Fills up the count now. Another 2-2. In there. Strike 3. Perez goes down looking. That'll be the end. Excuse me.
Now batting.
That'll be the first
Number
out of the inning.
34, Joshua Sotelo.
That brings up the big power hitting DH, Joshua Sotelo. Grounded over to short. His first time up. And here now for the second AB. Takes that one for ball 1. Fires back over to check on Chavez, but Chavez is back in there safely. That one's hit pretty hard. That one's fouled off though. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1. That breaking pitch lands in there. Strike 2. Nice pitch there from Cortel. 1-2 the count now on Sotelo. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and that one gets a piece of him. Takes that one like a man and earns that free base. Pinch hitter coming in. That'll be number 16, Alex Howard.
Now batting.
Alex Howard taking over in the 9th spot for Vasquez. So he gets ready to dig in here now. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Howard, first pitch swinging, grounds that over to first. Sotelo out at second. And able to beat it out is Howard for the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 24, Riker Billingsley.
Runners on the corners now. Riker Billingsley up to bat. Billingsley 1 for 3 today. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Runners are at the corners now for the Bucks. Still trailing by 4. Down to their final out. It's represented by Riker Billingsley. Runner goes. And he got him to end the game. So Howard gets caught stealing, and that'll do it. As the Bucks drop their 6th in a row to the California Outlaws. Tough day. A lot of hits, getting out hit 3-15. Offense just not able to provide it. And that'll do it for us here. For the rest of our crew here, I'm Robert Garcia. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We'll be next at home on Saturday, taking on the SGV Monarchs. But don't forget to catch us for our doubleheader tomorrow in Biola University. Be games 18 and 19 against the Orange County Juice. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. My name is Robert Garcia. Have a wonderful night, everybody.